Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I was watching HalfSlyced video about the diets. He posted it like, I don't know, an hour ago. And just as any sane person out there, I started daydreaming while watching that video with my own ideas about the diet. And bro, if you're watching this, I don't really know what you said in that video, but I still watched it till the end, so that's that. If you wanna watch it, it's in the description. You wanna see his ideas of the diet and the changes he wants to plan, go ahead and watch it, alright? It's down there in the description. In my opinion, carnivores' diets don't make sense right now in the aisle. If you don't know, herbivores and carnivores share the same diet idea right now with the three diets, the lines, the S, and the dots. And to me, it doesn't make sense that carnivores have the same diets as herbivores when it comes to those three diets, because for a carnivore, they don't make sense. A herbivore, they go to their migration zone, they have all the bushes there and whatever they want to eat, and they go nitpick whatever, a banana here, a mango there, whatever. That makes sense. But a carnivore, to just go and just kill something, get a diet, and then go kill something else, leaving that corpse because he got the diet from it, go and eat something else, it just doesn't make sense for a carnivore. Imagine a lion in savannah, just go and kill a zebra, eats a little bit of it, and then it's like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I got all my diets from this zebra. Let me spend more energy and hunt a buffalo now or something. That does not make sense. That's not something you see carnivores do in real life. And the aisle kind of aims to be very realistic in my opinion. So in this video, I want to bring a solution I thought about how we can rework carnivore diets in the aisle to make sense and also have a diet, like carnivores having a diet. Basically, this is how the rework would work. So we start off by absolutely erasing the three diets from carnivores. No more S's, no more dots, no more lines. And we replace them with this bar over here on this side of the screen next to me. This will remain here. This is the new diet for carnivores. Now you might ask me, what is this, Mr. Beer? It's just a bar. Well, it's not actually just a bar. It's a bar that can be filled. You see these lines over here? The more this bar rises, the more buffs a dinosaur gets. When it reaches 0, that's when they get debuffs. Basically, they have no diets at all. Right here is where they start, basically. Like down here on the bar, that's when you spawn in, you know your stomach is not full and you start with one diet right now. Well, that's the equivalent of this bar. You kind of start down here at the first line, basically. So you get kind of like that small start, whatever. But it's not really, you have to still work for them. Well, what this bar represents. Carnivores now will still have preferred diets. Let's take the Rex as an example. It will have like Dryos, Stegos, Parasaurolophuses, Triceratopses on its diet, all kinds of dinosaurs on its preferred diet. As a juvie T-Rex, you go and kill a Dryosaurus. No more S's, no more lines, not whatever. This bar right here. You start eating from the Dryosaurus, and because it's on your preferred diet, this bar starts to rise. Basically, you killed something that your dinosaur likes to eat and hunt. Good job, that you get rewarded for that. This bar starts to rise. As a juvie T-Rex, a Dryosaurus body will be enough to fill this bar and give you the buffs you need. Well, as you get older, you start becoming a subadult Tyrannosaurus and then an adult Tyrannosaurus. You can't really hunt Dryosauruses anymore, so you don't really always have that plus 100% growth for having a fully filled bar. Now, your bar starts to decline. You're a subadult Rex. What do you do now? Oh my god, disaster. You go and eat a Dryosaurus before as a juvie because it was on your preferred diet, it will completely rise it up. Now as a subadult Rex, it doesn't. It just goes little by little. So you need to hunt something bigger if you want that plus 100% growth and all the buffs that comes with having a full bar. You eventually reach fully grown Rex, and again you can't really kill Dryosauruses because this is how much they fill the bar. Little by little by little by little each Dryo. You won't eat Dryos anymore, even if they're on your preferred diet. They can keep it there in case it nests, so the adults know what the babies like to eat, you know. Well, a T-Rex would much rather hunt a Triceratops, a bigger body, more bar filled from a body than from multiple Dinosaurus's body. You actually get rewarded for hunting bigger targets now that are on your preferred diet now, and they kinda help you, right? They give you buffs. That bar fills up. The more things you eat from your preferred diet, the more that bar fills up, right? So basically, you have a dryer body in front of you as a fully grown Rex, that bar doesn't go up. You kill a trike, that bar fills up from the one body. So it's just like in reality. A lion will kill a buffalo and eat from it like a week. A T-Rex will kill a trike and will eat from it for like a week in game, like for like whatever, you know, it won't despawn that fast. And you get rewarded for it. You keep that bar very high right here. Now you might ask me, but Mr. Beard, what happens to the intestines now? You know, the heart, the stomach, the intestines. What happens to the intestines, you might ask me, because now they don't really have any functionality now, because right now if you eat like the intestines, like the small and big intestine, you get the lines. If you hit the heart, you get the S and stuff like that. Well, what do they have now? How do they help the bar? Well, this depends. It's simply a solution of what dinosaur you're playing. My solution to having intestines into the game right now is Troodons, Herreras, Ostros, and maybe even Omniraptors, you know, the small fellas that scavenge or would rather scavenge and hunt, will have on their preferred diet also intestines, like heart, stomach, whatever they like to eat. So for example, they have a Dryo on their preferred diet and also a heart. Let's say the Herrera kills a Dryo, eats from the Dryo, it opens it up, eats the heart as well because it's on the preferred diet, and keeps eating the Dryo. Good, that's amazing. Well, let's say it doesn't kill a Dryosaurus. Where does it get the heart, you might ask? Well, let's say a T-Rex killed a trike, it ate most of it and then left. Well, Herrera, because it's a scavenger, will go to that trike, start opening it up and eating only the heart or whatever it's on preferred diet. It won't fully eat from the Triceratops corpse, but this guy likes to eat hearts basically. So it just goes to the trike and it's opening it up to get the heart to eat, and it fills the bar. That's basically encouraging scavengers to open up a body, just like we see in movies with dinosaurs, you know, scavengers just eating from corpses left around, right? That would kind of give that idea to small dinosaurs. They just roam around the map, they see corpses lying around, and they don't really eat from the corpse, but they actually open it up and eat whatever they like to eat from that corpse. It gives functionality to scavengers and more things to do and more things to look for bodies and whatever. So a Hera could eat hearts from a body. Well, something else like an Ostro could come and it will eat, I don't know, intestines, for example, or like a liver or whatever from those things. So a Rex will fill the bar from the meat of the trike. A Hera could come to the same trike, get the heart and get the bar filled up. Because right now, if you don't know, it's something very weird that's happening in this game. If you start eating from a corpse as a carnivore, it just turns into a skeleton. Well, if you open up that corpse before you eat it and eat the heart, lungs, whatever, you get different diets. But if you simply eat from the corpse and it turns into a skeleton, where did those intestines go? Where did the heart go? They just poofed into the air, you didn't eat them? Like, that does not make sense. So carnivores like the T-Rex, they don't have like hearts on their menu or whatever. They just have a Triceratops. So they just eat from that Triceratops. So in theory, if a Rex finishes up a Triceratops body, we can't just say now that, oh, well, it didn't eat the heart, oh, I forgot to open it up and eat the heart, oh, I buy S protein. No, it still got the full bar. So in theory, we can say, yeah, it ate the heart whole and the intestines whole because they're still part of the trike, that it's on its preferred diet. But, you know, if you want to go more into detail, that's what scavengers do now, because they come to the big body and open it up specifically for the heart. So you can look at it like this. A Rex has trike on the body. What does trike contain? Trike contains trike heart, trike intestine, trike meat, trike flesh, trike whatever. Well, scavengers, what they do, they don't have the whole trike package. They just nitpick from those categories that are inside the Triceratops. So it kind of makes more sense now. I feel like this system will kind of, you know, make carnivores kind of more easier but more interesting to play now. Each dinosaur has preferred diets that are more in depth now, And you can also bring up the idea, well, diets were made for carnivores to move around the map and not AFK in a bush. Well, the thing is, in reality, and if you want to get realistic, herbivores will still roam around the map because migrations. Everybody in the community agrees that migration don't really make sense right now for carnivores. They just point you in the direction where you might find a preferred diet. Well, carnivores without and with diets, they will still roam around the map. Imagine the diet system did not exist at all. What do carnivores do? Sit in a bush all day? No. They still roam around the map, just like they did on VIV 3, just like they did always in this game. Carnivores roam around the map. So having this bar right here, they will still go and find like preferred diets. Even if you take the Rex example, as it grows up, it will kind of try to go around and find trike herds and stego herds and para herds, you know. It won't just get easily past the diet with a dryo body anymore. It will actually still try to search for preferred food. The developers could tweak this bar to feel harder or slower depending on the species, depending on what growth you have. Juvie Rex might feel this diet with a dryo body very fast. An adult T-Rex, well, it might just feel it very, 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 very slowly. Like you need a fully grown trike body to fill it up, right? So I feel like this idea would make carnivores more realistic, in my opinion. It will make scavenger a thing. It will kind of, you know, make more sense to what's going on right now in the game. Because as I said, you know, if you eat a fully grown stego as a carno now and you don't open it up for like intestines and whatnot, you just get the protein or whatever you have, you just get the diet the stego meat got. And when it turns into a skeleton, oops, where did that diet go? It poofed air. It's like it's like that body did not have intestines because you didn't open it up, but in reality it did. So why not give from a stego body also S's, lines, because it has intestines and stomach, and why not? Because you didn't open them up. Well, bummer. Well, this with a bar makes sense. You eat a stego. Your stego is in your preferred diet. You eat from the stego, you fill the bar. You don't have the 3 diets. Again, we're not removing the 3 diets from herbivores because that's a thing that makes sense. You know, bananas, whatever, they're spread around the map. Carnivores just work differently than herbivores. Carnivores need to roam, to find prey, to attack prey. They need to spend energy to attack, to, you know, if you fail a hunt in this game, it might just cost you your life. But if you succeed hunting a fully grown trike, you spent all that energy, because I remember in V3 there were fights that lasted 30 minutes or more just to take down a triceratops as Rexes or whatever. And those hunts could actually pay off because that bar, it keeps your bar full. You eat from it, maybe you have babies, they eat from it. It's just beautiful and amazing. It actually promotes hunting bigger stuff, this bar system. It actually promotes scavengers from opening bodies and not just picking the skin from trikes, because they don't like, you know, eating skin from a trike. It's like, bleh, let me open it up for the liver because I know those contain proteins or whatever not. And it actually makes sense, right? As I said, tell me what you guys think about this new diet system. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like my content. Leave your ideas down in the comments below. Tell me what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, fellas? See ya. Have a nice one.